Hi, I'm Jim Rosenberg. I'm the head of online communications and social media at the World Bank based in Washington, D.C. Over the past couple of years, we've learned a few things about good ways to do online communications and social media. The first thing I'd say is social media is an embassy and your website is a home country. You can't have good social media without a good website. Also, you don't know what's going to happen on social media platforms over the next few years. So if you want to own your content, you need to have a good website. Another thing we've learned is it's important to communicate with people in the languages they speak on the platforms where they are. And increasingly, that's in languages other than English and on social media. So we've really focused a lot on social media and our multilingual or localization approach. That means making sure that staff who work in local country offices or in our regional departments have the language skills and the social media skills to engage. Increasingly, social media needs to be visual and provide something of value for the person using it. Nobody's going on Facebook to read a press release. And metrics and numbers will bear that out. The other thing that's really important is having some clear guidelines and standards that are fair and transparent and openly communicated. And for staff, that means understanding what their opportunities and responsibilities are when going online. But it also means having some standards around when we have a bank named social media channel, such as a Facebook page or a Twitter feed. So we have very clear guidelines about criteria to open and manage a page or a channel. And that's important because we have an audience-focused approach to online and social media. Going forward, some of our big challenges are getting more staff onto social media. We're still grappling with the best way to use mobile. And we see social media as maturing as a type of platform, and so we wonder what will be next for digital, and that's something we're really excited about. So what we're looking at with staff training and awareness, what we would call digital literacy, is just a very basic level of understanding that we want to be sure everybody has. And that's good for staff because then they understand what's okay and what might not be okay online. And it's also important for the organization because the organization has certain responsibilities and roles in terms of what staff are doing. You know, is this something new? We've had training at the World Bank for a couple of years, but it hasn't been offered to all staff. And this is something that's considered best practice for large organizations and especially global organizations to do a social media certification to make sure that staff are aware of their roles and responsibilities of what they're doing online. So this is something that we've been working on for a while, and hopefully we can roll out over the coming year.